Just wanted to come live. I'm not gonna be on here super long, but your girl hit 1,600 views on this channel, which is, I mean, I guess I can call it a newer channel because I only recently started posting videos consistently. But I'm just so excited, kind of happy to see that milestone of 1,600 views. Like, what the heck is going on, YouTube? So, with all of the, YouTube is helping um, smaller channels to get noticed and get seen. By the way, if you are coming in, just pop in, say hello. Let me know where you are watching from or if you're subscribed to the channel. But I think that it is kind of true that YouTube is pushing out the content from some of the smaller channels to, as far as being suggested. Hi, Marie. Yeah, you're one of my subscribers. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for joining the live. Just decided to pop on and just kind of celebrate 1,600 views. Like, for real. So I really think that YouTube is helping smaller channels in more than one way. I think one, it's a great opportunity for us all to build community. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And here's the thing, I think that with the community that we're all building as smaller channels, what it's doing is it's giving us all a lot of motivation, new found fresh perspective um, of the platform and its ability to help smaller channels grow. Um, so I think that we should take advantage of the opportunity and really ride the wave. You know what I'm saying? Find a way to stay motivated and not only just motivated, because motivation will eventually kind of fizzle out and then you'll need to find something else to motivate you. This is a game of determination, sheer determination, being determined that no matter what, we are not going to give up. We're going to keep posting. I was just having a conversation earlier today, and I was saying that for me, my goal is to post as much as I physically can or I possibly can within the next 30 days, because I am training my mental and training myself for consistency. If I know that consistency is an issue for me or an area that I struggle in, the only way that I can get past that struggle is to fight it like head on, address it head on. So that means posting or creating videos every day, finding the time in my schedule to post those videos or to record those videos. Also, knowing what I'm talking about when I show up. So having my plan, my content plan, knowing, okay, so because I'm the type of person that if I see it or if I kind of have a plan, I know what I'm going to execute on, right? So if you are someone who you need a step by step by step by step that keeps you organized, then get a plan together. Get a plan. This day I'm going to talk about this. This day I'm going to talk about that, because I guarantee you, a lot of the larger channels, they're not just posting willy nilly. There's a strategy that they have. There's a strategy behind what they're doing. Obviously they're reading their analytics. They know about their audience. They know what their audience are, here to watch. They know what they like to see. And so they become really good at giving the audience what they want. So for me, my goal is to, for myself initially, show up consistently, at least for the next 30 days, because back to what I was saying. I was having this conversation with someone earlier today, and I was telling them that I need to do this. So, because I understand that the more I post, the better I'm going to get at it. Years ago, when I first got on YouTube, I think I posted one video. And in that one video, I said, I'm going to be posting more videos and let me know in the comments or something like that what you want to see. I don't know what it was. And I didn't post a single video after that. I did not post a single video after that. And so I was reflecting back on why didn't I post another video. I think that video is probably 2 or 3 years old. And what dawned on me was the reason why is because of my level of perfectionism. Like when you are somebody who you want things to be so perfect, like right out the gate, you want to be so perfect. Perfectionism can literally cause you to be paralyzed and not move and not do anything at all. So fast forward to December, I think it was December, it might have been like right after Thanksgiving or something like that. I was in Marshalls and I had been recording little content because I had honestly intended for the content to go on TikTok. That's the truth. I intended for the content to go on TikTok. Um, I think like for my daughter. And so I'm in the store and I'm just kind of recording some stuff because I was gonna put together a little TikTok video or something like that. And so I put the video on TikTok and then I put the video on Instagram and it caught a little wave, caught a little traction. And I don't know, I guess I was just feeling so good about that. And something told me, put it up on YouTube, do a YouTube short. And I'm like, honestly, I think I probably had 23 followers, and that was in December. About 23 followers, and I said, "What I got to lose? What do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose but the world to gain." So, okay, whatever. So on um I posted it on YouTube Shorts, and that mark it was like bink 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 every time I refreshed it. Yeah, I didn't even have YouTube. I didn't even have the YouTube studio app on my phone. Oh my gosh, make sure you post this after. This is some great advice. Thank you so much. I will. I'll do it, Marie, because you told me to. Okay. But for real, so I mean, every time I opened the app, it was like I refreshed it and the numbers was just going up, 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 like right before my very eyes. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? YouTube? I did not know. And see, at that point in time, I guess it was I don't know if you want to call it beginner's luck or what, because it definitely didn't take me any effort at all. I don't know what you would call it, but what it did was now you got my interest kind of peaked. Now I want to know a little bit more about it. So fast forward maybe about a week or two, and the numbers are still climbing, climbing, climbing. I think I put out two other shorts right behind it, and they peaked at about 600 views or whatever. But by this time, that first short had probably about 8,000 views in just a matter of days. So I'm like, okay, let me try this out and post another one, right? So I posted maybe three, and they were kind of on the same topic. They were green screen, but I had got the green screens from off of CapCut. So fast forward, I'm sitting in my what was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing when I came across Dante London's video. And this was before that video he had probably just posted a little bit, and he was like so super excited talking about how, you know, YouTube is helping smaller creators. And I'm like, what are you talking about, Willis? Like, okay, let me hop on here and see what he's talking about. And y'all, he was literally talking about what I had just experienced. Like before I had even heard anybody talking about it, he was then talked about it. And he was saying how just get on YouTube, just talk about your life, just talk about your everyday. You know, you regular people, and people want to see regular people, which is true. Like, don't get me wrong. Literally, I just wrote down, I was making notes. Let me see if I can flip my screen around. My desk is so junky, but I want to try and now I'm gonna do it like this. I was writing notes today, okay, for for this channel, and it dawned on me that what he was saying was people like to see regular people put out regular content. And I 100% agree with that right now. However, give me 1 second, babe. So, give me 1 second. Okay, give me 5 minutes. Okay. So, yes, mama. Okay. So, that's my daughter. So, what was I saying? So, he basically was like, talk about your everyday life. People like to see that kind of content, which I agree with. However, I also do like nice edited content. That's what I like to watch, especially if I'm watching the content for information. So I'm the type of person, I come on YouTube because I like to be educated. I love YouTube University. That's why I'm here. That's why I come on. And I'm also the kind of person that I like to share the information that I know and things that I learn. So he was like, just post the content. Just when you get done watching this video, open your phone, turn it sideways, and record. And I was like, God darn it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Hold on. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. Let me know if you can hear me because I got to finish telling this story. So pretty much what I did was I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put my first video out and I'm gonna do it. And what I started doing, to be honest, I started just recording different little conversations as if I'm talking to somebody, right? And I came across another video that he did. And basically, at this point, he's starting to drop these videos every day, every day, every day. YouTube is helping us grow. YouTube is helping us grow. And I'm like, I'm about to post a video. I'm about to post a video. But what I realized was, like, no offense, yes, we can and probably should, ride a wave. But eventually, guess what happened with a wave? A wave come in, right? And then it go back out, right? So after the wave, I'm thinking to myself now, what's next? What do you do to keep motivated, to keep going, to continue to provide value? Because don't get me wrong, we love to hear how YouTube is helping and we love to hear the success stories of other people. But like I mentioned in one of our videos, and we all know our attention span is so short. Our attention span is so short. And it has become this way because we consume so much content on a day to day basis. Me, myself, I can sit and I'll watch a video, but if I'm working or if I'm doing something or if I'm driving, I'll just listen. That's why for me, a lot of times it doesn't really matter what the content look like initially, because if the information is bomb, if somebody is dropping gems and letting me know how I can advance in my life, how I can grow, how I can get to the next level, I'm listening to it regardless of what it looked like. That's me. That's me. So for me, sound quality is probably better for me rather than video quality. So that's another thing. Like, as we're building these audiences, that's something to pay attention to. Like, get to know your audience. Now, so for me, this is the community that I'm looking to build. What I did was I went and I found five, I think it's five. Let me see. Because y'all, I literally, I'm getting more into the research of YouTube because we are not here for just a fly by night. We need a strategy. We need a plan, right? Like, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not here to just post content just for the sake of it being fun, right? I can do we can have fun in other places. What we're here to do is we're actually here to win on this platform and not just fizzle out, if that makes sense, right? So I know that it starts with getting over whatever your fears are, and then actually getting into the research of, okay, so I've hit this number, 16,000 views. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, so how can we get to 16,000 subscribers? Because that means that there are more people that I can help. There are more people that I can provide or not provide content to, but provide value to, right? Like, it's not about just collecting people. How much of an impact are we seeking to make in the lives of people? Because that's going to be one of our motivation or motivating factors, right? So I made a list of 5 channels that I follow and I absolutely love their content, right? Now, there are only a couple that I watch just because I love the aesthetics. And I can't think of the lady's name, but she does a lot of cleaning videos and organizing videos. I love to watch her videos, but after a certain period, I can't watch that long term or long form content of hers, but her short videos, a minute, 2 minutes, I can eat that up. But when it comes to longer form videos, I'm looking for the gems. I'm looking for the information. I'm looking for the secrets, the sauce. That's what I'm looking for. So what I did was there are 5 people that I have here, and one of them, she's not as big. She's not a really big content creator, but I follow her on TikTok as well. And so these are the 5 people for me. And if you all, matter of fact, if you writing it down or if you hear one, go pop into their channel and kind of see what kind of content that they're producing, and you'll understand what I'm saying. So the first person I follow is Journey with the Hintons. This lady, when I tell you, every video she dropped, she telling you how to make money online. Every single video she dropped, she's telling you how to make money online, and she's showing you examples. She's giving you a step by step, like you're going to do this and then you're going to go here. And a lot of us need that. A lot of us need a step by step. I hear all the time, okay, so what do I do after this? Okay, so if I when I do this, then what I do? Like, a lot of times people do need hand holding, but if they had something that was laid out and that they're able to follow, then they're able to kind of get some traction with that. So she's one. And then another lady, her name is Odette Rockhead slash Kerr. What I like about Odette is she's a little bit older, right? So I'm what you consider millennial, in my 30s. But Odette, I can tell she's over 50. And what I love about Miss Odette's channel is she comes dropping gems. Also, how to make money, like online, offline, and to be at her age, I love it because a lot of people who are 50 plus, I don't want to say 40 plus because I'm a little close to 40 myself, but 50 plus don't think that they can get online and do this for some reason. And I'm like, excuse me, like, you have all the wisdom. You have lived those 50 plus years. Come out here and teach us younger people, like, what do you know? How did you survive, these economic crashes? And what did you do? Like, we want you to share your experience. And so Odette Rockhead Kurt is somebody who does that. So the other person I follow, or I'm subscribed to, she has a smaller channel, but the information she dropped is gold. Her name is The Real Sahana. She's also on TikTok. I love how she teaches, just simple as that. And then another young lady, her name is Launch to Wealth TV. What I love about her, all of these people, they're teaching you how to grow, how to make money, how to add additional streams of income, whether you're busy, you're a mom, you're a single, whatever the case is. So that is something that I love to follow. But Launch to Wealth, what I love, when I first came across her video, the very first video, I'll never forget the very first video I watched. She had this real calm demeanor, a calmness to her voice. She delivered on the information. And at the very end, she said, let me pray for y'all. Will you link their channels in the description afterwards? Yes, I will. I definitely will. I definitely will, because these, and they're all women too, which is kind of weird because there are a couple of men too, like what is his name? Gosh, he's the guy that whenever he comes on, his sound bite is just press record. Like, I can't think of his name, but he's huge on YouTube. Like, everybody who's trying to build a channel knows his name, and I cannot think of it right now. Sean Kennel, he should be on this list because he's another heavy hitter. But Launch to Wealth TV, she has built an audience of women who come to her channel every single video. They are chiming in, and she's giving so much information, and she actually knows what she's talking about. She's educated, and the way she delivers, it keeps you engaged. But she prayed for us, and me as a believer, I love to see that part shine with other people who are believers when they show up. So she's another one. And then last but not least is another young lady. Her name is Erin on Demand. When I came across Erin's first video, literally she only had one video, but she might have had two. And the girl was already at like 10 or 15,000 followers just from her first two videos. And what I loved about that was when she dropped that video, it was pure excellence. It looked like she paid some money to have those videos produced, but she had done it herself. And although a lot of us cannot deliver initially on, the lights, the cameras, the sound, all of that, although a lot of us don't have it, the thing is, she used her prior knowledge in editing, in recording content. She used her prior knowledge to bring her own channel to life, basically. So why is that important to me? Because that proves that your knowledge, people think that they don't know. People think that they don't have anything to offer. People think that, well, I'm not really into the techie stuff, and I don't know a lot about computers and this and this and this and that. Like, we have to eliminate excuses, because guess what? Unless you plan on paying somebody, some things you literally have to learn. Like myself, I'm gonna give a just a real quick glimpse into my actual life. My actual life is a serial entrepreneur. I've actually gone to college. I have a finance degree. So when I do get to talking about finances on my channel, I probably can, however, the bulk of my adult life, I've owned businesses. I had one big storefront business, which was a luxury nail salon downtown Chicago. And then once I moved on from that business, I started a hair business, which made was making eight, nine, $10,000 a month. And then I went into real estate. So I'm actually a licensed real estate agent here in Arizona, and I've been doing that for the past 6 years. There was a time when I was in car sales. There was a time when I worked in the restaurant. There was a time I actually had a online clothing boutique. Like, so if you look back over the course of your life, you can tell you probably lived about three, four lives. Or you've worn a lot of hats. Like, you have a lot of experience that you have something you can share. And what you don't know, you can learn. So fast forward, I get people ask me in my real life, well, how do I do this? I want to start a business? How do I make my graphics? How do I edit my videos? Or, where do I start? How do I record this video? And here's the thing, because I did not have the money to pay, photographers all the time. Sometimes I did. Sometimes I made the investment and I did pay. But I didn't always have the money to do that in my business. I didn't always have the best camera quality. I didn't always have the best graphic or whatever. But I used what I had. And guess what I did? I kept doing it so much so I actually got better at it. You just have to keep going. You have to keep doing it. But bring what you have in your real life, bring that to this platform. People really want to hear your life experience, because we can hear from somebody else, but we want to hear your perspective on it. We want to, because everybody's life is different. So as I kind of, as I keep rambling, but as I kind of like wrap this up, I picked these 5 channels because I started to see a trend. And I said, well, first of all, me looking at these channels, it lets me know what I can achieve, what I can achieve, right? It also lets me know that if I keep going, look at the amount of videos some of these people have on their channel. They are not fly by nights. So it lets me know that if I keep going, if I'm really serious about this, and I want to help my audience, I want to build an audience and be able to provide them with content and things that they can use to, better their life, or to exceed in whatever it is that they're trying to do. I have to keep going. I have to stay driven. I have to decide. I have to decide that I am here to stay. I'm here to stay because I have a purpose here. So to sum it all up, I am glad for the 16,000 views. I'm glad for the 45 views on my videos. I'm glad for the 80 something followers I had, because guess what? Because I'm gonna talk about this next. Literally, um, a week ago, I think the last time I checked, I was at 86 followers. But less than a week ago, because today's Friday, I only had about 50. So 40 some odd followers in a week. It's not 4,000. It's not 400 followers, but a win is a win. And we cannot allow comparison, looking at what other people are doing. We looking over there and we ain't even paying attention to our own road. We cannot allow comparison to steal our momentum. We can allow comparison to steal our momentum. Now we can study and glean from other people, but after we glean from them, apply what you're learning, right? So I just noticed that with all of these channels, with all 5 of these women, they are teachers. They are teachers. So you know what that taught me? It taught me that, I hope y'all can still hear me. What that taught me was that I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher as well. So now I'm looking at how are they curating their content? What are they doing that I can also implement, right? Granted, I might not have all of the editing, but I know that if I aspire to deliver content or deliver information like these women do, I got to know what I'm talking about when I come to this platform. I have to have done my research when I come to this platform. I have to come with the mindset that I'm coming to add value to the lives of people who stop on my videos, who watch. I'm not here to waste their time. I'm not here just so they can, suck up. Like, no, time is too valuable. Time is too valuable. We do not, this 29 minutes I've been on here, this time does not come back. So if we're gonna, put out content and information, we got to ensure that it is impactful and that it has the potential to literally change somebody's lives. If we're saying that YouTube changed my life, YouTube changed my life, well, telling that story just might change the life of somebody else. And if we have that in mind, we're going to continue to be around, and our audience is going to continue to grow, because they're going to feel that this person is actually here for me. They're not here to get something out of me, but they're here to give something to me, right? So that was all I wanted to talk about. Thank you, Miss Marie, for commenting, and to whoever else stopped by this video. I really appreciate it. I hope that I said something that you can use and take back to your own your YouTube growth strategy. Again, I don't consider myself as an expert. I'm here learning and growing just like somebody else is, but this is my journey to fulfilling the purpose that I believe that I'm here to fulfill. And so I hope that that translates across the screen to anybody who watches this video, is that make sure that you are in purpose, and you're on purpose and you're in purpose, that we are intentional about what we do, and that when we show up, we are showing up to deliver, not take away from people, but to add to them. And so that's really all that I have. This is, I just got enough followers to be able to go live. So I hope that this was enjoyable, and until next time.